For years, people said James Harden couldn't deliver in the playoffs. Game 7 just gave him his answer. There was no emotion on his face, as if what had just ended was nothing more than an ordinary game. But anyone who truly understands Harden knows that behind that calm was 8 full years of wandering, sacrifice, and chasing the exact same goal. The last time Harden reached the conference finals was way back in 2018. Over those 8 years, he played alongside Chris Paul in Houston, then Russell Westbrook, then teamed up with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn, shared the floor with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey in Philadelphia, and later joined forces with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George with the Clippers. After bouncing from team to team across both conferences, what Harden wanted slowly stopped being about touches or stats. It became about finding a team built to contend, and giving himself one more real shot at a championship. This time, he arrived in Cleveland, teaming up with Donovan Mitchell and stepping onto the conference finals stage once again. Ironically, back in 2018, it was Harden who eliminated Mitchell's Jazz to reach the Western Conference Finals. 8 years later, Harden is no longer that unstoppable Houston version of himself, but he has become Cleveland's steadiest hand, their emotional anchor. Throughout these first 2 rounds, the criticism never stopped. Harden disappears in big games. Harden can't deliver in a Game 5, the usual noise, but just look at what he's actually done. In the pivotal Game 5 against Toronto, he dropped 19 points in the first half and practically carried the offense by himself. In the pivotal Game 5 against Detroit, he posted 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists while going all out on both ends. In Game 7 of the first round, facing Scottie Barnes' suffocating defense, he got to the line 13 times while also taking on the challenge of defending the opposing star. But no matter how well or poorly he played, Harden stayed remarkably composed. When Mitchell hit an absurd shot and started celebrating, it was Harden who reminded him to stay calm and stay locked in. After beating Detroit in Game 5, it was Harden again delivering the message in the locker room, telling everyone to immediately focus on the next game and stay ready. From Brooklyn to Philly, from Los Angeles to Cleveland, since leaving Houston, Harden has been a basketball nomad. He probably never expected to find another place that felt like home the way Houston did. He gave up touches, status, and money, all for one chance to win a championship, and yet basketball has never seemed eager to reward him. In 17 NBA seasons, he's won an MVP, led the league in scoring, won 2 assist titles, and never missed the playoffs. Yet he spent years trapped in the second round, with fans and media branding him a playoff choker. A lot of people say Harden's style was always destined to end without a ring, that no matter how much he changed, he would never touch the Larry O'Brien trophy. Harden has never answered the criticism. He just keeps showing up every regular season. No matter the circumstances, he finds a way to get his team into the playoffs. Yes, basketball is about winning, but making the playoffs 17 straight years and never getting swept across an entire career, that alone is enough to make Harden one of the greatest players never to win a title. Before this run, he had reached the conference finals 4 times, but only made the finals once. Now he's leading Cleveland back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 8 years. For Harden, and for all of Cleveland, this is a night worth celebrating. Since LeBron left, the Cavaliers were forced into a long rebuild. Last season, they finished first in the East, swept Miami 4-0 in round 1, but lost to Indiana in the second round because of injuries. After failing to break through the second round in back-to-back years, Mitchell's leadership started drawing criticism too. From Salt Lake City to Cleveland, the conference finals had become his personal wall. He could drop 71 in the regular season, but still couldn't get over that playoff hump. Now he and Harden have both finally broken through. Compared to the battle-tested Cavaliers grinding their way into the East Finals, the Knicks have looked far more stable. This playoffs, they rank near the top of the league in both offensive and defensive efficiency. Even before Game 7 between Detroit and Cleveland, plenty of fans believed whoever advanced would probably get steamrolled by New York. As harsh as that sounds, statistically, the Knicks have looked like a tier above the rest of the East. But that's the beauty of playoff basketball. Until the series is over, nobody truly knows what happens next. After surviving 2 brutal 7-game series just to get here, Cleveland's players may value every East Finals possession more than anyone, especially Harden and Mitchell. Their road here has been brutal. Yes, the Knicks may look better on paper, but after everything these two have endured, who's to say Harden and Mitchell won't explode on this stage? Right now, Harden carries the burden of defense, shot creation, playmaking, and keeping the entire team emotionally steady. Because he knows better than anyone, he's not young anymore, and every championship opportunity matters. So now, he needs 8 more wins. It looks incredibly difficult, but obsession with a championship has a way of making players do extraordinary things.